what you ordered?
Yeah, can I have a frappuccino?
Are you asking for a frap or a frap, sir?
Yeah, frap.
Can I hear that one more time?
A frappuccino.
Oh, do you hear him? He said a frappuccino.
I thought it was frap.
That here, sir.
It's frap.
Sorry.
Frap.
No.
Oh my
Frappuccino.
God, he said a frappuccino.
Oh,
God,
man.
he's such an idiot. A frappuccino.
Oh, man.
Frappuccino. Alright, you guys, I'm about to show you how I did this drop fade. Let's go. Right now, I'm putting in my clips to separate the top from the bottom. I'm combing as I go to make sure everything is laid in place. You want to make sure everything is neat before you start cutting hair. Using my Oster's fast feeds with the 3-guard open, I'm using my comb and I'm taking off the bulk from the sides. I'm using my comb because that's setting a guideline to where I want to stop, okay? I'm putting my comb to where I want to stop and running the clippers through it. Now that I'm done taking off the bulk, you can set in your first guideline way more easier. Okay, I'm using my Andis Slimline Pro Li's and I'm setting in my bald line, starting in the middle of the C cup, taking it up a little bit and dropping it back down. Using my modified Wahl Magic clips, I'm balding out the rest of the bulk at the bottom. Now with the shavers, I'm creating another transition. This gets the bottom razor bald, okay? Right now I'm just kind of tapping lightly, going up and down on the bottom of the blend. I'm not going all the way up to the line because that's going to create a harsh line. So basically, you're starting from the bottom and you're just creating another transition, leaving an inch of the liner bald that you set in. Using the lever open, you're going up about an inch. Make sure you keep it consistent all the way around, all right? And when you're setting in this lever open, keep running the clipper over and over and over and make sure everything is the length of the lever open, all right? You want to make sure everything is real precise and consistent as possible because that depicts how your blend is going to come out later on. Same thing with the 1 guard open. You're going up about an inch. being consistent, making sure everything is even. And with doing this blend right now, you're not actually fading, you're just setting in the guidelines. This has nothing to do with blending at this point. You're just putting in the guideline. That's all you're doing. Now with the 2 guard open, I'm just running the clipper straight up. I'm not digging in to the hair at the top. This creates a kind of a high top effect when you're doing this. You don't want to dig in because it's gonna look real weird. You want to visualize every cut. If it's long on top, you want to visualize it as a high top. So what you're doing is putting the clipper on alongside his head and just running it straight up as if his head was, you know, that long. But obviously it's just hair on top, but that's what you're doing when you're using the 2 guard open. It also makes it easier when you got to come behind it with the clipper over comb. Now comes the part where you need to start blending and fading. Alright, with the 0 guard closed, flick out the middle line. This is not going to take out the middle line totally, but it's going to soften things up so you could come behind it with the next guard. With the 0 guard closed, flick out the middle line. Now keep in mind, if the 0 guard closed does not take the middle line out, you can still come behind it with the lever closed. That's the next step. In this haircut right now, I didn't have to use the lever open, but that's your next option when the 0 guard closed doesn't work. Now with the lever closed, flick out that bottom line. Be mindful of the fact that you might have to open and close your lever, just adjusting it and playing with it. That you can't solely rely on the lever close, because you know you might go up a little too high and you might have to open up the lever a little bit. So just play with it and you know, use that flick out motion. Right now I'm just doing some detail work. I got my 1 guard open and I'm getting into the bulk at the top to where, you know, I can fade it a little bit better. It's always, you know, room for improvement. You want to step back, look at your blend, see areas that you need to work on, and just attack those areas with the guard that you set in with the guideline. Just, you know where you put your guidelines in, so just, you know, figure out what guideline you set and just take the guard and, you know, blend it out a little bit more. Here's a little tip that you guys can use. if you're trying to get out that bottom line and it just looks like the bottom line is just imprinted in there because you use the liners. You want to use your shavers and just go down on the line itself. So take the shavers and just run it down. All right, you don't have to do this multiple times, just barely tap on it and the line should come out. I just took out my clips and now I'm getting ready to do clipper over comb. I kind of convinced my client that he would look better with this long hair, so I really didn't touch the top too much. Now I'm just using my clipper over comb and just getting off that bulk from the top. Right here, I'm putting in my clips to prepare to create my client a front line. Now all I'm gonna do is take the comb and gently brush down some of the hair. Right now, I'm spraying my client with spritz on his front line. This is gonna get the hair to lay down, all right? This is gonna get the hair stiff and it's gonna cause it to lay down when you brush it, and you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. is the cut. And if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram up there in the left corner. Alright, you see it shining, blinging. Alright, follow me on Snapchat at Jeezy360. They wouldn't let me put the 360 Jeezy. They wouldn't let me use the number first, so I'm highly upset about that. So I had to go with Jeezy360. Alright, it's your boy 360 Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Cheers.